Morning, it's Saturday, and the exciting news is the Holster is back from a holiday in Croatia. Catching up after one day is hard enough, but after 2 weeks is quite a mission. Just to fill you in on something that happened yesterday. As you know, life is never dull here, and over the years I guess, learned to embrace the real highs and lows that come our way, and it does take a lot to surprise me. It takes even more to make me angry. However, there was something that happened yesterday that managed to bring out both of those reactions from me. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty details, as I'm hoping that Tamara will gather the strength to share the full backstory with you. What I will say is that once again we, along with the farm, find ourselves completely let down by the establishment, the bureaucracy, the red tape of this country, and basically the unfulfilled promises made by those who sit in lovely comfortable offices completely disconnected from the realities of the real world. Despite the assurance of them wanting to support farms and rural businesses, the government have let us down again. Tamara has spent hours on end preparing 3 grant applications for really vital projects on the farm, ranging from getting an all-terrain vehicle for our less mobile visitors to renovating the roofless stable that you saw next to Hoytzer just now, to rebuilding the shippen that in reality we could get prosecuted for allowing to fall down. We need to rebuild that so that we can move out of the caravan but still rent out the main farmhouse to generate an income to keep the farm running. Tamara got advice from somebody who's supposed to know about these grant applications, and this was funded by the scheme, so he's been paid his money. And between him and her, they went through all the research, went through the meticulous guidelines, did all the homework to put these applications in. Now, not one, not 2, but all 3 applications were rejected, which is just beyond belief. I'm hoping that Tamara is going to feel strong enough to share the really extensive backstory of how the establishment has repeatedly failed our farm throughout the years, not just during our generation. I often tease Tamara for her commitment to doing things by the book, just like our dad did. Yet time and time again, following the establishment's notion of what the right thing is to do feels like an absolute crime. And despite their claims of being here to help, where's that help been over the years? All we're trying to do is rebuild this farm that we merely are trustees of and caretakers of in our lifetime. I don't know, we have to look for a way forward now, because we're going to have to try and rebuild this place without any kind of help from the government or any of these grants that are out there. Anyway, I'm going to move you swiftly on to brighter, more fun things on the farm today, and we'll go and see Hol, who's back here and hopefully making coffee. Look, it's a Holly Bobs!
I mean, it's actually a Hol back from her Holly Bobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Glad to be back.
I am glad to be back. I mean, it doesn't really feel real at the moment because I'm knackered, but, you know.
Let me think back to what I said to you. Hol, you need to take another day off after you get back because you'll be knackered.
Yeah, I know, it's fine. It is what it is at the end of the day. So, I mean, I can either sit at home and be tired, or I can be here and be tired, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because yesterday I flew home. No, yesterday I was working with my mum, but the day before that I woke up at 3:30 because I flew from one city in Croatia, which is by the coast in a region called Dalmatia, which is Split, to another city in Croatia, which is the capital city, which is Zagreb. Then I flew from Zagreb to London Stansted. Then I got the bus from London Stansted to London Euston. Then I got the train from London Euston to home, and I got home at about 7:45 that evening.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my life. Okay, Frey, that means it's pretty much you and me today.
That's so rude.
She's hiding over in the corner.
You can't just calm me like that. I've only just got back and already you're just...
I know. Well, what's the point in you being here, really?
So,
I'm joking.
so
I'm
good.
joking. It's lovely to have you
I'm
back.
going back to Croatia. Yeah, I'm booking my flight now.
No, can you make coffee first?
Yeah.
Thanks. I've taken the decision to let Nero go back out in the field because from Wednesday he's going to have to be restricted so much after his op. It would be nice for him to have a bit of freedom just for a couple of days. And I'm hoping, because he's on his meds to help him stay comfortable, that he's moving a lot better than he was when he came in a couple of weeks ago. It's not going to cause him, when obviously it has got the better of him. And I think just to have a couple of days out there isn't going to do any damage, and it will just hopefully help him mentally to be a little bit more prepared for what lies ahead. Obviously I'll keep a close eye on him, and if he looks distressed or tired and in too much pain, then he'll come up and go back out into the little turnout with Hida. Right, you can go off and find Obi-Wan and Iceman. I did think of putting him in the smaller field down the bottom, but I knew he'd just run around. So he's watching Hida go down the road because Hida's going back out with the girls. And Obi-Wan and Iceman will be over in that field, but I'm sure he'll run over to go and catch up with them any minute. As I say, he's not going to do any more damage to his hock by being out, but because he's going to be on restricted movement for at least the next 3 months, he might as well enjoy this bit of freedom while he can. You can see he's hopping with that right hind leg, but nowhere near as bad as he was when I came down the other week and he was laid down in the field and not wanting to get up. That's a nice roll in the mud. Oh, you're coming back to me. Hey, rainbow boy. They're coming. Look, they're over there. Who's that coming over? I think it's Iceman. You gonna go and see Iceman? Don't squish me. Just hopefully he doesn't run around too much. Here we go. Here are the others. Oh, he's spotted them now. That's nice. Enjoy that freedom, little man. The boys have heard there's fresh haylage out here. Here they come. Obi on the left, Nero in the middle, and Iceman. Look. Oh, that's sweet. You come to me first rather than the haylage. Did you think I brought your hard feed down as well? I'm afraid I didn't. That's good. He still looks comfortable. But as I say, he's on his meds, and it's only when he's moving around too much and for too long that he gets really bad. I'm going to bring Dowdle in and do a little bit of work with her because it's been so full on this week. I haven't been able to work her at all, and I always worry that if I leave her too long, there's more chance of her getting an impaction in her stomach, because I know that she needs to work to keep everything moving properly. So I'm going to take advantage of it being a nice day and just spend a little bit of time with her. And right on cue, Dow's done a dropping, because she always, when she stands at the tie-up point, she'll always do a dropping. And it sounds really weird, but by bringing her up here, it does just help with her digestive system. Whereas if she's out in the field the whole time, there is the risk that everything doesn't flow properly. So I know by bringing her up here, working her a little bit, it just keeps everything moving. It's always such a lovely sight to walk around the corner and see them stood here, looking beautiful and shiny in the sunshine. That's Hannes, Angel Eyes, who's had his other number one fan with him today. So Rosie came along with her mum Ruth to spend a bit of time with him. And they had the best cuddles out here, and then went into the friendship barn. Look, we've got Bailey over here. Tamara's got him outside working today.
Hello.
With your bleach stained top.
Yeah.
Little Woody's helping as well. They're just clearing a whole load of rubbish. Look, oh, she's always horrified when I've got the camera out. Clearing a whole load of rubbish out of the shippen, which is the building I talked about earlier. Wouldn't it be nice if this could become our house one day?
It would be fabulous.
Yeah.
It would be absolutely wonderful.
But, yeah.
We're manifesting. We're doing positive manifestation by clearing it out.
Yeah. I think the council need to clear out some of their... I best not say that on video, had I?
Board members.
Yes. People. I like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Who make all the decisions. The thing is, we could be prosecuted for letting this building fall down, couldn't we?
Yes, we could.
So we need to rebuild it, but where do you find the income?
When we're utilising all our assets that we have at the moment, trying to utilise them as much as possible. And we've got to find different ways to try and double the income we get.
Yeah.
To even just survive and maintain the buildings.
Yeah, because you were told that we couldn't get a mortgage unless there was an offer of a grant towards it. So it might have to stand here exposing the beautiful view for a little while longer, and we might just have to live in the static for a little while longer.
Yeah. At least the view is beautiful from the static.
It is.
From the static swamp.
Yeah, and we just have to look at different ways of trying to do it. Anyway, Woody is busy trying to pull the wall down even more. There's obviously something really interesting in there. Anyway, we've been quite quiet in stable stays in January, but we do have visitors in tonight. We've got the infrared heater on and all the lights, and we're just drying out the floor a little bit more from the wet room because we've had so much rain. It does tend to seep through the walls and through the floor. Do you want an Nana too? Hey?
That was going to be for Freya's mouse.
Sorry, Frey, but Annie and Dale wanted them. Look, they've really enjoyed it. And she didn't even spit any anywhere. And now you get a carrot for afters with your equiox in it. Hey. You can have a night on the town. Oh, is that nice? Girlies and Hidda. Just see in the distance, walking across the field. And then I've got Annie there and Dale. heading back out there. Although I don't think they're going to stay dry for the night because there's more rain forecast. I always let Annie take her time going down the hill. With her wobblers, she does have to think a little bit more about where she's putting her legs. But it's amazing how much quicker she can go when she thinks there's a prospect of grass.